Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is ShopBirdy AI. This I think is the version that I'll launch for my early beta testers. You'll notice that the design has been more simplified. It looks more like maybe Google search, but it's personalized for you. So if you notice that these here in the red are search terms or queries or ideas based on my personalized profile, my ShopBirdy profile. What it does is it takes my YouTube viewing behaviors and like the channels I'm subscribed to and definitely the content that I create, what I talk about, what some of the other channels talking about, and it also takes into consideration my location, which I do have enabled here, and it's come up with these examples: cooking class, electronics, Muay Thai lessons, right? So I think that's really cool. Yeah, so let's get into it. The way it works is you can pretty much just search for anything. So you can search, you can scan, you can locate where you can buy those products, and you can also get more information about that product and what it might be selling for. This is going to give you more confidence so that you feel secure that you're making a well-informed purchase decision. And sometimes you want to make a purchase decision, but you're just looking for that extra bit of support. I think a tool like ShopBirdy.ai is exactly what you'd be looking for. Um, I do have personalization turned on, so this is going to give me a much more tailored experience to my as I search and browse. It is possible to use it without the personalization and without location. This kind of tries to maybe help you automatically discover the things around you. But if you know precisely where you're looking, so for example, if you were in San Diego or New York City or wherever, Miami, and you wanted to search for something like where to buy a car or a bag, these kinds of things, you would just add that into the search term, the city that you're in. But let's say that we're going to look for, oh, I don't know, wireless headphones, right? The first thing that this chatbot tries to do is it can do two things. One is it can have a chat, like a chatty Q&A style with you, like question and answer. So if you want to just ask it general questions and those kinds of things, the chatbot can like do a pretty good job at providing you good answers. The other thing that it can do is that it can actually perform web searches for you and then like collate all the answers and then try to highlight potentially a good choice for you. So in that case, I was just providing the search prompt wireless headphones. The chatbot is saying, sounds like you're interested in wireless headphones. Are you looking for recommendations? Or do you have specific features in mind, like noise cancellation, battery life, or brand preferences? Let me know how I can help. So in this case, the chatbot is wanting to get a bit more context from you in terms of what you're looking for in a wireless headphones. I'll just say near me. That, yeah, I guess I could say near me in that I'd like, right? But if you didn't have personalization on, then maybe the chatbot wouldn't really be able to provide super personalized recommendations, but it should still find good things. So here the ShopBirdy has gone through and found wireless headphones for me, right? So here I can find all the stores: JBL, Sony store, Bang & Olufsen, JBL and the Sony store, right? So that's pretty cool, and that's just a natural language chat experience. So that I think is much simpler, and you can search anything anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. This thing could do a pretty good job at localizing it for you, personalizing and localizing for you. And to do that, you just need to log in with your YouTube account, and it'll just use your content from your YouTube account. So it might say, oh, well, based on all the sports channels that you're subscribed to or whatever other content media, um, maybe you'd like these types of results or these types of search terms or these ideas, right? So that's pretty cool. So if you're looking for electronics at MBK, MBK is a mall, one of the iconic malls in Siam, the large shopping district there in Siam. So that is a shopping sort of paradise. There are just so many different malls. MBK is it's been around. It has probably a longer legacy. It's been around for quite some time. It's great for travelers. It's almost like perfect for travelers. Not expensive. It's not a lot of luxury and that kind of thing, but things tend to be pretty affordable. And it's very convenient where it's located. So if you're looking for MBK Electronics, it looks like there is a Power Buy store in MBK, and so you could potentially travel there. Let's say I want to find Mac Mini M4. It seems you're interested in the Mac Mini with the M4 chip. However, as of my last update, Apple has only released the M1 and M2 chips for the Mac Mini. If you're looking for a specific feature, blah, 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 Okay, so I don't know. I'm just guessing that's the latest chip, but let's just say Mac Mini 2024. Right? I may not know the exact spec for that Mac or that Mac Mini for 2024. Oh, that's okay. So let's just look for Mac Mini. Right. Maybe I need to ask for Mac Mini. Let's say buy Mac Mini near me. Buy Mac Mini near me. That's the search term. And this is where the models can think. This is where they can actually try to classify your intent. And then your job as the application developer is to properly route all of these and try to interpret, are the, when do they want search? When do they want general information? When should we display a map? What type of information we should display in the chat? So here it is. It says, great news. I found 5 excellent options for a Mac Mini near you in Bangkok. And I've even shown them on a map to make it super easy for you to find them. Hope this helps you get your new Mac Mini soon. Wow, so ShopBirdy is already selling, right? Selling Mac Minis and locating them and helping you look at the different prices, which I think is just really, really cool. So you can have fun with this. You can just search for anything. You can search for restaurants, any kind of locations. It uses a lot of the same things that you would see in Google Maps, except for it has like the personalization features, and it also has the chat. And whereas in Google, when you search for something, you can typically only search for like one location at a time. Or you might get a bunch of different locations that you can choose from. But then the next step is to help you decide, how do I make up my mind? And that's what I think ShopBirdy with the personalization will help, because it has the context. It knows a little bit of information about you based on your YouTube, and then it would be able to kind of understand as you chat with it more and more. It'll try to understand what you're looking for, so that it can just be the perfect assistant for you. So this is the new ShopBirdy. So as you notice, I've really streamlined it. So we're really going to be focused on the creators with the image generation product designer tool, and the shoppers, the customers looking for local products, a location-based search service using AI, generative AI with chat interface. It works really well. I think I should give some more examples. So let's say you're looking for a chicken restaurant. I should probably say near me, but I'm hoping it already picks that up. Let's see. So yeah, let's say you want to know what the chicken you want to see the chicken menu, and you have tons of different choices, right? So here they're giving me a bunch of different restaurants in Thailand known for their chicken. Khao man gai, 888 J One, Khao mok gai de or D, Soy Polo fried chicken, and Mit Go Yuan restaurant. So that's just some examples. I mean, I could ask probably even for halal food, right? Or halal restaurant. What should I ask for? Let's say halal food near me. It could probably find those restaurants or those stores that offer halal menus, right? Here it has. So it's saying that it's identified several different locations where I could get a halal meal. That's great. What about if I said I just like to make a new chat each time just for fun. Vegetarian food near me, right? Vegetarian food near me. Let's see. AI is thinking. Give it some time. It's just thinking. It needs some time to think. Okay, here it is. Vegetarian food options are highlighted here on the map and as links to each of those. In this case, they look like they're mostly grocery stores. But I could easily just prompt it to say restaurants, right? Otherwise, you could get vegetables and cook it yourself, which is a great way to also save money, if that's one of the reasons why you love ShopBirdy, right? The visual wallet is more of the roadmap thing. In the initial phase, I'd like people to be able to try this for free, but I think there'll be a ton of value, and I think it makes sense to maybe want to sign up for an account with ShopBirdy. You could have a plan, Plus Plan, Premium, and Elite Plan, for example. You sign up, you pay a flat rate, or maybe you buy credits, and you can have all these ShopBirdies working for you, trying to help you save as much money as possible. And I think it'll more than pay for itself, probably orders of magnitude more times over, right? So that's in the plan, but right now it's not fully launched, so we don't need to focus on that right this second. But yeah, so then there's also the design tool. And the thing I wanted to mention about the design tool is that this is another subscriber benefits. So let me try to go ahead and give you an example. I just created this. I'll try it again. Here's a new prompt. I wanted to see what a futuristic electric tuk-tuk would look like, right? What would that look like? Thailand has multiple modes of transportation. So you have everything from buses to shuttles, private cars, taxis, ride hailing, mopeds and motorcycles, boats, ferries, and tuk-tuks, and and trucks and other things. But the tuk-tuk, I think, is something that is quite unique to Asia, and it's a very convenient method of transportation. And I'm talking, I should be talking over the generation right now, but let me just find a background to describe or to generate what a futuristic tuk-tuk would look like. What would an electric, sort of weather-ready tuk-tuk, sort of glassy and aerodynamic, but like still has room for like passenger storage, that kind of thing. It's just a really, I think, just a really cool, like, unique method of transportation that helps like reduce the traffic load in a city. Okay, let's see. I need to find. I've got so many backgrounds to choose from. Oh my gosh, how can I go through all of these? Maybe I need AI to help me again choose what looks good. I don't know. Let me see. Um, Gosh, there's just so many. There's skate parks and beaches and cafes and museums and galleries. Wow, street food markets. That will be cool. Let's see what that looks like. All right, now we're generating. So I've got in the prompt library an example here to inspire you about how much, relatively or roughly, how much details and how many words and how long should your prompt be? What should be contained in that? And then paired with that is the scene prompt, which ShopBirdy provides. So it provides kind of like the template for making sure that if you wanted to have good consistency across all of your images, so it all looks like it's coming from the same creator or the same place or the same product or has the same style, these scene templates really help that. It helps save you a ton of time, because otherwise you'd have to be trying to manage all these complex prompts. And really what you want to do is you want to just like get to the wow moment as soon as possible. So accounting for the fact that it does take some time to generate the image, I still think it's pretty incredible that you can go from an idea to visually seeing something in almost the blink of an eye. Wow, look at that. So here it is. This is the AI generated concept of a futuristic electric tuk-tuk. Now this looks more like a solo or a single person's mode of transportation. I could probably reprompt it and say it should comfortably seat at least 2 or 3 or 4 people, right? So that's probably what I would add to it. But this is really cool already. And I could totally see something like this driving around, right? And performing deliveries and picking up passengers and dropping off items, that kind of thing. And it just has a great like profile so that it can fit through traffic. And I just think these are just really practical depending on where you live. And Bangkok is famous for the tuk-tuks. Very, very diverse set of methods of transportation here. But you get access to this product. This becomes your tool to create. And I've given you so many different prompts here that you can choose from, but this is just only less than 1% of the possibilities, far less than 1%, right? There's just so much more you can do with this. And when you create these renders, you can then use them in your own social media or even share them into ShopBirdy, which is great if you actually sell a product, because then people may want to buy what they see you've created. Maybe you already have a product, like a reference image, and so like here, for example, I've taken this Opus One wine bottle as a reference image, and I just placed it in so many different backgrounds where you might find a bottle of Opus One, yeah, which is a very high-end bottle of wine. So that's not a. Let's actually search for that. I've just been inspired. Opus One wine near me. Let's try that. So ShopBirdy AI is truly AI native. It has AI chat, AI search, AI image generation. It's even helping me create this this button to buy this product and giving me a price that I can at least start to budget for. So yeah, that's a pretty expensive bottle of wine. It's probably going to cost you somewhere between $500 to $700, depending on the location. You could definitely pay more or less whether you're drinking that same bottle of wine in California or Paris, Tokyo, Singapore, Bangkok. So sometimes it is helpful to actually compare different price points in different locations. In that case, you could know when to like capitalize on being somewhere. Maybe it's like in Tokyo where you can get super high quality sushi at really affordable prices, and then that's when you'd really want to make sure you go there to enjoy the sushi. If it's wine, then that's another option as well. So that's the design tool, and you can really have fun with this. Remember, I have all these different scene templates here, and they're also in portrait mode so that they can be used as your Instagram story or your Instagram post or your TikTok slideshow. You can do anything with this. If you wanted to use it as a thumbnail for your YouTube, you could use probably the 4x3 also. And this is just a great way to like keep consistency, save you a ton of time, and also automate these because as a premium feature, I will enable it so that you can actually select all of them backgrounds that you want to use, and then just generate them all, and then like notify you when each is ready or when the whole set are done. That'll be a nice feature for the subscribers. Okay, I think that's mostly it right now. Yep, I think that's good. I'm excited to get this out there for you guys to start using it. This will be just the coolest tool, and I'm super excited for you guys to try ShopBirdy AI, coming very, very soon. Thanks a lot, guys. See you. Bye.